Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. First, the amount sold by the central bank during the currency auction, totaling $258,796,019, is a significant figure. This amount represents the CBI's efforts to maintain a stable exchange rate and manage foreign currency reserves, which are essential in a country like Iraq, where foreign currency, particularly the US dollar, plays a dominant role in the economy. Given Iraq's economic dependency on imports and oil exports, which are predominantly traded in US dollars, maintaining a stable supply of dollars is vital for businesses, importers, and financial institutions. This figure, when viewed in the context of Iraq's larger monetary system, reflects the central bank's ongoing efforts to stabilize the local currency, the Iraqi dinar, IQD, against the US dollar. The exchange rates provide a 1,310 IQD per dollar for documentary credits, international settlements of electronic cards, and foreign transfers, and 1,305 IQD per dollar for cash transactions. Represent two critical price points in Iraq's foreign exchange market. These rates are set by the central bank to regulate and manage the supply of dollars, influencing how the market perceives the value of the dinar relative to the dollar. A slight variation between the exchange rates for electronic settlements and cash transactions indicates the central bank's different priorities or costs in handling these types of transactions. For electronic transactions, the rate of 1,310 IQD per dollar is slightly higher than the cash transaction rate of 1,305 IQD per dollar. The difference in these rates is minimal, but it reflects the central bank's attempt to incentivize or manage liquidity in different ways. Electronic transfers, documentary credits, and foreign transfers typically involve larger sums of money and are more likely to be used for international trade, making the higher rate a way to subtly control the flow of dollars into the economy. One important point to note is that the majority of the dollars sold are 95% of the total, amounting to $247,296,019 were used to bolster balances abroad in the form of transfers and credits. This suggests that most of the demand for dollars is coming from businesses and financial institutions that need to maintain their balances or settle transactions outside of Iraq. This is not surprising, given Iraq's reliance on imported goods and services. Companies and individuals conducting trade internationally need a steady supply of dollars to pay for goods and services, especially since many global transactions are denominated in US dollars. The fact that such a high percentage of sales are directed towards foreign balances underlines the importance of the dollar in Iraq's economy, and the extent to which the country is integrated into cash sales are typically used by individuals and businesses for immediate liquidity needs, such as travelers or those engaged in local transactions that require cash dollars. Although the cash sales only represent a small fraction of the total sales, they are still significant because they indicate the demand for physical currency in Iraq. This demand for cash may reflect a portion of the population that operates outside of the formal banking system or prefers to hold dollars as a hedge against fluctuations in the value of the dinar. Given Iraq's recent history of economic instability and conflict, it's possible that many Iraqis trust the US dollar more than the dinar, using it as a store of value. Moreover, the report mentions that only one bank purchased cash dollars, while 14 banks participated in purchasing dollars to fulfill requests for bolstering balances abroad. This discrepancy between the number of banks participating in cash versus non-cash transactions is notable. It suggests that most banks are focusing on fulfilling international obligations or ensuring their clients' foreign balances are maintained, while only one bank saw a need for cash dollars. This might indicate that there is less demand for physical cash within the banking system itself, potentially because many transactions are moving towards electronic systems or international dealings. It also shows that Iraq's financial institutions are heavily reliant on foreign trade and external financial balances, likely due to the country's dependence on oil exports and imports for goods and services. These companies play a vital role in facilitating the transfer of currency and ensuring that both businesses and individuals have access to the dollars they need. The involvement of exchange and brokerage firms is common in many countries where currency auctions are conducted, as these firms act as middlemen between the central bank and the broader market. They help to distribute the available dollars to a wide range of customers, from large businesses to individual consumers. The central bank's auction system itself is an essential tool for managing the supply of foreign currency in the market and ensuring that there is enough liquidity to meet the demand for dollars. In many ways, the auction acts as a release valve for pressure on the foreign exchange market. By regularly selling dollars, the central bank helps to prevent sharp fluctuations in the exchange rate, which could destabilize the economy. A stable exchange rate is particularly important in Iraq, given the high level of import dependency and the impact that currency fluctuations can have on inflation and the cost of living. The central bank's strategy of selling dollars at a fixed rate helps to create predictability in the market, giving businesses and financial institutions a sense of security when it comes to planning their foreign exchange needs. However, this system also requires the central bank to maintain a sufficient level of foreign reserves to meet ongoing demand. Iraq's oil revenues, which are primarily earned in US dollars, play a crucial role in providing the central bank with the reserves it needs to continue holding these auctions. However, any disruption to Iraq's oil exports, or a prolonged decline in global oil prices, could put pressure on the central bank's ability to continue selling dollars at the same rate. Additionally, the fact that the central bank is selling such a large amount of dollars in the auction also suggests that there is significant demand for foreign currency in the Iraqi economy. This could be due to a variety of factors, including a lack of confidence in the dinar, the need to pay for imports, or the desire to move capital abroad. The central bank's role in meeting this demand is critical, as a shortage of dollars could lead to a devaluation of the dinar and increased economic instability. The auction system itself has been the subject of debate and criticism in the past. Some critics argue that it allows for the possibility of corruption or illicit capital flight, as individuals and businesses may use the auction to obtain dollars and then move them out of the country. Others argue that the system is necessary to maintain stability in the exchange rate and provide businesses with the foreign currency they need to operate. The central bank has taken steps to improve transparency and oversight of the auction process in recent years, but challenges remain. In conclusion, the Central Bank of Iraq's currency auction on Sunday, where it sold $258,796,019, is a reflection of the significant role that foreign currency plays in Iraq's economy. The central bank's ongoing efforts to improve the transparency and efficiency of the auction will be crucial in ensuring its continued success as a tool for managing Iraq's foreign exchange market. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.